Oh, you know what? I can follow myself. Hi, welcome to the live. We're going to be talking astrology. Well, you guys are going to just be watching me reflect on astrology, on the past astrology, kind of like what do I like to do to really apply astrology to my real life because that is astrology. It only works or you only gain the benefits from it, you only gain the magic if you kind of like apply it to your real life and you actually have moments of reflection like this and everything like that, you know. So it's bigger than just, oh, the Jupiter's in Gemini means da 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 da. No, you need to kind of look at it and see where is Gemini in your chart and how it's going to be affecting you. So, like for instance, today I mean, Jupiter just left Taurus. So I kind of want to do like kind of look back and just see like how it's affected me. What are five things? I'll probably write down like five things that I like gained or what did I learn? What were the insights that were gained from me kind of like this whole thing? Because the purpose once again, astrology is like it's literally how do I describe it? It's more than just oh like predictions or whatever. It's deeper than that. It's literally life. Like it's literally like it's lessons. It's stuff to kind of it's helps us heal and grow and learn and progress and stay on our path, our purpose, and just so much. So anyways, let me pull up the YouTube live on my phone so I can be watching it because I can't see it from where I am. Because I'm on Zoom because for whatever reason I have to whenever I want to come on live, I have to do it through Zoom. So I can't really see if anyone comments or anything, which this is really last minute, so we'll see. We will see what happens. As far as anyone showing up, but let's see. Also, it's interesting though. Let's see. Hold on. I'm trying to pull up my account. It seems like it's hard to pull up just at Aquarius. Oh, here it is. Oh, it's when you do it. Oh, you have to do it together. Got it. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's when you do it. Oh, you have to do it together. Okay, okay, cool. Um, Hold on, let me do sorry. I always feel bad because I want to just get straight into it, but I do want to. How do I like get people to? Well, never mind. Okay, let me just make a last note on my Instagram. Astrology talk life. Okay. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, sorry, I'm doing some. It's also so funny. I have to pee. I literally peed before I started, just so I wouldn't have to pee. But I'm drinking this green tea, and it's not helpful. So let me see. This is what I'm doing. I'm on Instagram and I'm letting people know, like, hey, I'm on live. So, and then I did that for TikTok just in case. This is kind of just like the life of what would you call it? A spiritual woman? I mean, not a spiritual woman. What am I talking about? An influencer or someone who's trying to market themselves? I just want people to believe in me. I'm just kidding. Okay. I believe in myself, so that's all that matters, right? Okay, okay, okay. Okay, 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 okay. Oh gosh. Also, there's like people that like, okay, sorry. Okay. I'm almost done. One more minute. Actually, there's probably, I don't even know. Now I have to copy the link from the live, copy and paste it on my Instagram so then people could easily click on that link. Join me live. Okay. Okay. I'm almost done. Well, I'm only saying this, and I don't even know if there's anyone that's here. Let me see. It says there's one person here, but that could be myself watching this. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Paste. Join me live. Okay, cool. We're in business. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm gonna try to talk. I'm gonna start talking, but I'm really gonna have to pee in a little while. But I feel like I should say something because I want people to also be able to watch the playback, and I just don't want you guys to like. I just don't want the people. Anyways, okay, let's just start. Okay, hi. So I'm gonna be talking astrology, and I'm going to be also giving a life update. There's a lot of astrology. There's been a lot of astrology things going on. We literally just had the full moon in Sagittarius. I'm going to talk about my personal experience, like what happened to me personally as a Pisces rising, and then yeah, my reflections, because one thing I like to do with astrology is like apply it to my life. That's the best. That's how you get the most benefit of astrology. That is the purpose of astrology. So I like to kind of, whenever there's a new at the start of every new transit, I like to kind of look and see where is it going to happen in my chart and kind of like just have a heads up so I can just like make mental notes whenever, through as the transit is happening. Then at the end of the transit, when it's about to transit into another sign, then I like to also just then reflect back and be like, this is what I noticed, this is what I learned, this is what I gained, all that stuff. So okay, so Jupiter just left freaking Taurus. So it's in Gemini now. So I'm going to take this time to reflect back on Jupiter and Taurus. I have my journal and I'm probably going to like write down 5 things or something that I learned. But I am very like, I like to document. Like whenever I've just been doing this, like documenting my life per se, because I always said that like if in the beginning of me kind of trying to take astrology and spirituality seriously, maybe my logic, the Aquarius logic mind is like, okay, let me see if this stuff is actually true, is actually real. So whenever I do anything or I notice anything that this like connections, then I'm gonna like film it, or I'm just gonna like I was just filming a lot of my life, especially last year. I was just filming a lot. So the point is, I'm going to go back in time. Literally, I'm going to pull up. You guys are going to see me reacting to some of my old videos of like the start of the new moon in Sagittarius, because you have to understand, in order to understand the full moon in Sagittarius, you have to know that where it started, which was in the new moon in Sagittarius. That's where this new beginning per se happened in the area of your life or the area in your chart that Sagittarius rules. For me, it's my 10th house mostly. If I'm looking at whole sign astrology, which is what I usually prioritize, then it's in my 10th house. But technically the full moon happened on, I believe, 3 degrees, either 2 or 3 degrees of Sagittarius. So technically that would be in my 9th house, but I'm still gonna say 10th house. And we can it honestly, they're the same. They're both kind of on the same thing, because 10th house is in Sagittarius. 9th house is the traditional ruler of like it's the house ruler of Sagittarius. Okay, so anyways, both has to do with a lot, what am I talking about? Higher level learning, like learning, teaching, exploring, all that, new experiences. So yeah, we're gonna go back in time and watch some of my cringe videos of so the new moon happened in December, on December 12th specifically. So we're gonna go back in time because I'm sure I have a video that I did in December 12th. Oh my gosh, I was such a different person back then. Not, I wasn't really that different, but I feel kind of weird because this is like, that was when I had my old channel. For those who don't know, I had an old channel. It's called Just Creations if you want to check it out. I've been keeping it kind of hidden and secret for a while, but now I'm just like, I don't care, whatever. So it's Just Creations with 2 S's. I was a full social media influencer. I had over 100K followers. I was doing natural hair and like beauty related stuff. And I pretty much left it because I was like, I grew out of love with what I was doing. And I had this whole spiritual awakening that I didn't expect to happen, but it did. And anybody who's been on that journey kind of knows, kind of like, when you dive into your spirituality, like everything else that doesn't align with you just crumbles, you know? That included my career, that I was actually making, well, yeah, at the time I was making a good amount of money, but then that's a whole nother thing. But anyways, so yeah, December is the time where I was kind of like about to leave that channel behind, because I had tried to start posting different content on there, like spirituality, like what I was learning. And long story short, a lot of people were telling me like, oh, that's evil, you shouldn't do this. Like, and then people weren't interested in, where people weren't interested. Why can't I talk? People weren't interested. So I got like my views took a big hit, which is really funny now, because how humbled I am. I'm so humbled now because I've went from getting like thousands of views to hundreds of views to like now I have a whole new channel and I'm just starting like, and like my, it's like so funny. It's just so funny. Like, anyways, so yeah, the point is that's where I was in December. I was getting ready to leave that channel, and I don't even know what we're gonna find here. I'm nervous, to be honest. But okay, I've been rambling enough. So I think we're gonna start off with the full moon in Sagittarius. Once again, I want to look back on that and do some final reflections just to see where I was and compare it to what I experienced on the full moon. Then we're gonna go to Jupiter and Taurus. And then whatever else happens. But I'm gonna try to not be here for 5 hours. That would be great not to be here. And then also I'm gonna have to get up and pee at some second. I probably should do it now, but I feel like I need to get started. So let's see. I'm gonna go to my Google Photos because I am a Samsung user. I do not fool with iPhone, and people always laugh at me. When I say people, my siblings, they think that like I'm lame, and I'm like, I don't care. I don't like iPhone. I don't like iPhone. I've had a Samsung, and I'm not I'm not to say that people who have iPhones are followers, but like I am truly an Aquarius. Like, I like what I like. I don't care what the world likes, So anyways, that's the point is, okay, let me go to, I'm going to go to the 12th and then I'm going to go to the 13th, because also remember, whenever there's a full moon or any new moon, it usually like you still, it's in that sign in that new moon for like a 2 to 3 days. So let's start. Okay, I'm really like talking now. So I'm gonna share my screen. Okay, so this is my this is part of my I have to make sure I don't have any like nudes or anything in here. I made sure everything's good for the most part. Okay, so I'm just gonna like pull up and see what I was doing. Like it's just this is what I would normally do if it's gonna go. Is it gonna do it? Okay, I was boiling water. Okay, I was showing myself making oatmeal. Okay, interesting. Good to note. Aha, okay. So this is interesting. So I remember this. I was so on my old channel when I was trying to let me make sure actually I can hear myself. Well, no. Let me wait, hold on. Okay, interesting. Okay. I have the YouTube live here because I can't see anyways. Um, so I remember this. So back in my old channel, when I was trying to change my videos from like hair content and beauty related and trying to talk more like spirituality, I started this podcast that I don't even remember the name, but I was like sharing my journey of like really taking my spirituality seriously. And I did the podcast. And I remember. Okay, so I said that what did I say? I said that I really wanted to start taking like building a relationship to my intuition because at the time I didn't even know like much about intuition or trusting or even knew how to connect to it or trust it. Like I was like I feel like a lot of people in their spiritual journey go through this like wanting like trying to decipher what is their intuition and what is their anxiety, especially if you have had anxiety. I had anxiety. Like that was kind of one of the things I guess that kind of like started my spiritual journey in a way ish. So yeah, so I was always in my head and I kind of like wanted to really like commit myself. I think at this point where you guys are seeing this ego self and this is how I discovered this lady, the lady too. Um this lady called the intuitive astrologer or something like this. I don't know. Anyways, the point is I decided that in 2024, I wanted to commit that year to following my intuition. But I guess before I did that, I had to learn like about intuition and how to trust your intuition and how to understand. I wanted to understand and do a deep dive into intuition and how to connect to it. So, and then I wanted to do a podcast episode on it. So this is me. I guess I did the research. I went and looked up that something about like intuition or understanding that, and this is kind of I screenshotted this this thing, yeah, deciphering your ego from your like your highest self and your intuition. And then I found this lady, the holistic psychologist. I would recommend her for anybody. I mean, she's amazing. And oh my gosh, I follow her till this day too. That's so funny and crazy how like she was very like this video popped up during my search and I really felt like she broke it down like beautifully. What happened? What am I saying? I thought there was more to say to that, but I don't think so. Okay. So what's next now? Oh, what am I doing? Oh gosh, I'm gonna be embarrassed. Hold on, is this just me posing and trying to look cute for the camera? I think it is. Cause I was still filming content and stuff too. Okay, this is me just trying to look cute for the camera. Okay. This is me still trying to look cute, I think. Okay, nothing special here. Let's see.
Wait, what song does she chuck at the end of?
Oh wait, that's nothing. Oh, look what I was saying. So this is me filming my podcast that I had on my old channel. And I had my little setup too. It's so crazy, man. Like if this Jess would have known that I would have had a different channel and all this stuff, and it's so crazy. Like I set this whole background not for Healthy Girl Healing, not for just at Aquarius. This was for my old YouTube channel. So that's so crazy. Mm.
Oh, see, this were like good surrounds. You know what I mean? Like you need to really experience like the movie. Oh, girl, the sound. Okay.
Okay, I guess I'm just here. Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm watching a YouTube video because so another thing that I used to do on this podcast was like I would talk while I was doing my hair because I was really trying to figure out like how can I keep people's attention? Like, so how can I combine what I know a lot of people like, and that's me doing my hair because that's what I started my channel doing. But then I was like, how can I add the beauty part, and but also be able to like talk. So then I decided, okay, I will start like that's what I'm saying the same thing. But yeah, I decided I was going to do my hair while do the podcast, which was like freaking a lot when I think about it. Like I'm a terrible multitasker. So the fact that I freaking did that is crazy. But I would pause the video and then like do parts of my hair and then start it back up, blah, blah, blah. So in the middle of me pausing, I would like watch YouTube videos while I'm doing parts of my hair that took forever. So
all right, first off, I love this guy. I have to look at what's his then he's about to like go.
Okay, I'm not even saying anything. I'm just like ranting about. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm so scared that I'm gonna freaking find I'm gonna be naked or something. That would be that's not the way. I will at least want to get paid for me exposing myself. Okay, I'm just showing my hair. Okay. Don't look at my hair that's on the sink. Okay. Hey. Okay, I'm not doing anything important here. Okay, so I'm just filming videos. I'm just filming hair videos. I'm not really talking that much here. Okay. Okay, so another thing I see is this is more of my research of understanding like the subconscious versus the unconscious versus like once again getting into this whole intuition and trying to understand it more and everything like that, which is I'm gonna show you guys. So this is I guess if you could think of like Sagittarius, this is me learning something. Okay, I'm learning about I guess philosophy, like that kind of thing, the meaning of like life and all that. But I'm educating myself because little did I know I was about to enter this, and this is happening in my 9th, 10th house. Okay, mostly 10th house. So if we're thinking about that, this is the beginning of me starting a career or learning something new that I'm going to end up creating out of a career. Which is where we are now. Okay, but I didn't know that it was gonna happen like this. In my head, I'm like, oh, I'm just learning, to for this new podcast that I started that I didn't realize at the time that I was gonna leave and start a whole new channel. So anyways, okay, I think we're done with this. Okay, so now we're gonna move. So that is December 12th. Okay, learning about intuition before I actually start to trust. I had no understanding. Let's just make that just clear. I had no understanding and no trust. Like I was all logic, no heart. Like my decisions was based on my freaking mind. Okay, let me just tell you that. Okay. And then we're gonna go to look at December 13th. Now, this is where I'm scared because I have a one long video that I did and I don't know what the heck I was talking about. Okay. I don't know what I was talking about at all in this video. But I feel like I feel like I need to know. I'm gonna watch it. I have to watch it because I this is what I would normally do. I will watch and be like, what was I talking about that day? And what was the point of it? So I'm gonna watch a little bit. I'm really scared though. I hope I'm not like sharing my personal. Because I'm talking for so long. This is definitely like a rant video. What am I doing?
Not good. Oh, this ain't supposed to happen to me.
Oh my God.
Keep rocking. I'm just kidding. No, really though. I fell asleep on the couch again.
Wait, is it showing on the live? Hold on.
I fell asleep on the couch again.
Wait, hold on. Wait, are you guys not seeing what I'm seeing? Oh shoot, okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. You guys couldn't see that. Hold on, sorry. Let me rewind. Now we gotta hear that cringe part again. Hold on. You guys couldn't see that.
Not again. Oh, this ain't supposed to happen to me. Keep rocking. I'm just kidding. No, really though. I fell asleep on the couch again. Oh my gosh. What time is it? Well, I've been up. I'm just I've been up. It's 6:18 right now. 6:18.
I think we see it.
Actually, have been up at, oh my gosh, can you? That's better lighting.
Am I gonna talk? Oh my gosh, I'm wiping off my oily face.
Around 5. I've actually been up since around 5 because I woke up because I heard my boyfriend coming down the steps. This is probably the 10th time I have fell asleep on the couch. I've never fallen asleep on the couch so many times in just such a short amount of time in my life. Because I keep trying to this posting every day has been tough. And you know, me being self-aware and me literally talking about like,
Oh, okay. So I see. So I remember last year in December, I was doing Vlogmas, which is a thing that you do on YouTube where you post every day in the month of December. and I was challenging myself to post every day, but post my spiritual content. You know, that's so interesting because I was like, okay, I'm gonna force myself to like just post this spiritual content and be consistent with it, which kind of makes me sound like it sound a little bit familiar. I mean, kind of how I feel now, but be consistent with it for a month, and then I'm gonna see like if it works out, if like me being consistent, I like start to gain it, like people start to enjoy it more if they see it more. Then I guess I was trying to decipher like how, like I was just trying to strategize and bring more people by being consistent with this new content that I was doing. Even though, like I said, most of my audience had joined me for hair because so they really wanted that content. But I was like, well, maybe if I do it consistently, then something will happen. But posting every day is not easy. Let me just tell you.
Out is what you receive, and you know, all this stuff that I'm learning. And like,
what did I say?
And like, you know, all this stuff that I'm times in just such a short amount of time in my life. Because I keep trying to this posting every day has been tough. And you know, me being self-aware and me literally talking about like what you put out is what you receive, and you know, all this stuff that I'm learning. And like, I'm like, when you like receive lessons in life and it's gonna keep coming and playing out in your life until you kind of like get the message. So yeah, I just feel like I haven't been doing this. Well, I just feel like I need a new routine. Again, I need to adjust this routine. I need to really revise. I just need I haven't been doing this daily posting right. Number one, I haven't been waking up early enough. You know, I really complain and I'm like, oh, why is me? And why am I, you know, staying up past 12 every day just to fall asleep on the couch and be like, yeah, why am I staying up till like 1, 2 in the morning? And then I have to wake up and do the same thing all over again. Why do I feel like crap? Why my videos aren't the best? Why? And it's just like, hello, have you looked at what you've been doing? First of all, I can't tell you what I swear I'll be editing throughout the day, but I also try my best, especially because I've been on this health thing. You know, like I said, this week I'm supposed to be really doing better at eating and trying to be a little active. So I just haven't been, the point of everything is, before I go into a whole long rant, I haven't been managing my time well. If I'm supposed to be editing, if I'm supposed to be posting every day, and I know I didn't start off the month in the way that I would have liked to be prepared enough to, you know, not have overwhelmed myself with trying to film and post same day and all this stuff like that. Don't you think I would be like trying to wake up as early as I can to get it done? But no, I'm not. That's not how it's been happening. So I haven't been waking up early enough. When I say early, I mean like I need to be up early. Like this time is good. 6 a.m. This is the earliest I've woken up probably all month. All of December. But only because like I said, how I started this December, because I was like editing so much and it was like I was going to sleep late. And it's like, how do you go to sleep at 1 to 2 a.m. but then wake up at 6 a.m. without like really destroying your mental health or your mind and being really just off? So it was just like I kept falling asleep late. So it was kind of like, how would I ever? It was just, I was getting into this terrible cycle, and I'm like, how am I ever going to wake up early if I keep doing this?
That's so crazy because this makes me think of the Jupiter in Taurus, to be honest. Because Jupiter in Taurus was transiting through my third house of daily routines, of communication, of day-to-day activity. So I feel like if we're talking about Jupiter and Taurus, it might as well it's coming up. One of my lessons was let me write this down. One of my lessons in Jupiter and Taurus for dang sure was for me to improve my daily routines. That is definitely improve my daily routines and show up consistently, be consistent, because Taurus represents like consistency. It's like it's reliability. It also likes like the same things because there's a comfort in that, like that same routine. But that's why Taurus always gets the rep of like, being able to finish stuff long term, long term success because it's always consistent in what it's doing. So, um, improving because newsflash now, my routines, I mean, my day to day, they're not perfect, but they're so much better. I like recently I have been like letting myself like stay asleep for a while, like sometimes, like it just depends. I've been listening to a lot to what my body needs, and that's the most important. It's not always about like waking up early. I mean, in this case I should have done that because I was trying to post every day and I was just like, this is kind of weird talking about my old self. Like I'm looking at this little girl. Girl, if you only knew, girl, what the future would have held for you. But yeah, like what was I saying? Nope, lost it. Uh but let me say improving. Oh yeah, I was just gonna say like my daily routines, I got it down packed right now. Okay, it's the point. And I have improved a lot, improving my daily routines, being more consistent. Okay. Okay, let's see if anyone's watching this right now, which is just, it's totally fine if no one's watching it because I'm enjoying this. This is like what I would do if I wasn't on camera, which I was gonna do this off camera anyways, because once again, I needed to like sit down and reflect. But then I was like, oh, it'll be a good idea to film it just so I could have this documented. Because, if nobody watches it, then at least I will have this to watch back on, which is the whole idea of everything. So, all right. Well, no one's watching right now, so I'm going to. Oh my gosh, look at how. Okay, I'm gonna go pee then because I'm just here with little me. Okay. All right, let's get back to the video.
Oh, my face is so puffy right now too. I can't believe I fell asleep again. And yeah, so I'm kind of, I'm not gonna be upset with myself because, I'm trying to just be positive. I'm really trying to watch my thoughts and my thinking, um, and just take things as a lesson and learn from them, not react with emotion. So, but yesterday, for the past couple days, I think I have been posting every day up until like the past couple of days. And there was one day that I decided not to post because I was tired of just putting out crap videos and rush videos. And then yesterday was supposed to be the day that I posted my podcast. And I worked on it all day. I filmed the podcast yesterday. And I worked on, and I was editing literally the whole day. And the podcast ended up being like a 2 hour long podcast. And me editing it, I only was able to edit it down to like an hour and like 40 minutes or something like that. So it's a long podcast, okay? And so by the time I had finished really editing it, and this is after me taking breaks, because obviously, like I said, I'm trying to eat more, I'm trying to move my body more, like have more breaks in between, and all this stuff. So, yeah, it gets to like 11 o'clock, and I'm finally finished with my video. Well, kind of. Yeah, kind of finished. But then I realized, oh, it's gonna take me 2+ hours for it to upload and finish and actually post because it's a super long video. So I'm like trying my best to stay up, and I'm on the couch. I'm in the living room at this point because my room is too messy for me to be in my office, my filming room / office. Yeah, I am. It's too messy for me to be in, so I've been on the couch. That's such a shame, and I just cleaned it too. It gets messy so quick. I mean, it's a little better because I had to clean it, straighten it up when I was in there filming the podcast because I literally couldn't sit in chaos. But I have a lot of laundry and stuff to fold and everything. I'm just trying not to be negative and think about how everything is kind of disorganized right now, but I know I will get better. I will get better. I will be better by the end of this month, that's for sure. That's what I'm manifesting. I will not go into 2024 disorganized and bad at time management or
I wasn't wrong. I mean, I'm definitely not perfect, but I'm definitely better than I used to be. That's for sure. I would say that for sure.
struggling with time management or poor time management. Okay. So I'm just doing my last cleanups for the for the last month so it could really teach me a lesson. And I think I hit my breaking point as far as like, because like yesterday, like I said, I spent all that time. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I spent all that time yesterday editing and trying to get the video out. And I was so sad because yesterday was a new moon in Sagittarius. And yesterday was a new moon in Sagittarius, and I really wanted to do something for it. And I had like these plans, and just as the time went by, I was like, yep, that's not gonna be able to happen. I didn't go to yoga yesterday either. I had to, cancel that for myself. So I did all this, I'm saying like, I'm gonna make a sacrifice because I know I have to focus and get this podcast episode out. And yeah. And then I wake up this morning to my boyfriend telling me I fell asleep again last night. And on the couch. Yeah, I wake up and first off I'm like, shoot. Because like, yeah, imagine working on something and pushing your whole life to the side to get it done, and then you don't even get the thing done that you literally. Oh my gosh. So yeah, I woke up, and once again, this is the second day that I am not posting every day, which wasn't my goal. So yeah. So then I look at my phone, right? And tell me why I have got a notification from the Channy app. And guess what?
What?
Everything is all making sense now.
Why is it making sense?
Guess what time it is?
What time is it? Mercury retrograde?
Guess what today is?
Mercury
and I
retrograde.
know I was telling my boyfriend this, and he was like rolling his eyes because it's funny because we literally just watched the Matt Rife, I think that's his name, the comedian's Netflix video special of him. Yeah, of his comedy show. And he talks about astrology girls and how we always blame everything on the moon and the stars and the planets, and how we always blame
By the way, the fact that we watched that comedy show is very Moon and Sagittarius, because Sagittarius likes humor and comedy, and so that's a little like Moon and Sagittarius theme, just a small one, like watching a comedy show like on the day of the moon, whatever.
On Mercury retrograde, and he was like roasting us, okay? And he was just saying how that's not true, and roasting us girls, and how we always blame everything on the moon and the stars and the planets, and how we always blame everything on Mercury retrograde. And he was like roasting us, okay? And he was just saying how that's not true and everything. And first of all, he's wrong. And of course, he's going to say that because people who don't get astrology are always quick to, people who actually don't research it and actually take the time to learn and back up their information. I mean, I know it sounds crazy. So how many people are going to hear about, oh yeah, the planets affect your life and it affects your life events and emotions every day? How many people are going to hear that and be like, okay, yeah, you're right. Wow, that's so true. Most people are going to be like, that's a bunch of BS and that's stupid, without even, and of course they're not going to take the time to research it because it already sounds like, I guess, crazy. So anyways, I was kind of disappointed that he had to say stuff. I was disappointed, but I still enjoyed the show. I was able to laugh at it. But now every time I like talk about astrology, not really, but when I talk about it to my boyfriend, like today when I was telling him that I woke up and I saw this on my phone. Oh my gosh, hold on. You guys should, at this point, you probably know because I've already, I don't know when I'm gonna post this video.
We already know it's Mercury in retrograde. Mercury is happy.
I'm trying to exit out of all my other notifications.
This is so funny watching this back and seeing him.
Bro.
Can you hurry up, girl?
What is this?
Okay.
So guess freaking what?
Yeah, we already know.
This is the first thing I see when I look at my phone.
And we're not even gonna see it because it's backwards. Nope. Oh,
can you see what that says?
Mercury stations retrograde. Okay, yeah, we see it. Yes. Oh, I just. Mercury station retrograde, prepare for delays and disarray. The messenger has canceled its regular programming. And that's so funny, haha, because I was delayed. I was talking about how I haven't been able to like get stuff in on time, and I just spent that whole day previously filming, then editing a 2 hour long video, and then I didn't even get to post it. And yeah, that's so classic Mercury station retrograde. And for those who don't know, like you start to, even before the Mercury actually stations retrograde, you like there's a shadow period before that you start to experience the energy of it and the effects of it even before it actually starts. Okay. Like, are you serious? Are you freaking serious?
When people say astrology is not real, they don't know what they're talking about.
No.
And I know all those people who say it is not real or talk about it and how dumb it is. First of all, I get it, because if somebody were to just tell me that plainly, if I didn't know anything about astrology and somebody came up to me and was like, so the planets affect and the moon and the sun affect how you feel in your life, and it can predict your life events and blah, 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 I would literally think they're going crazy. So I get it. But at least like the people who actually have the nerve to say it publicly, could they at least do effing research first? It literally takes a couple like Google searches to understand that it is real. Well, does it? But maybe, I don't know about a couple.
Now I'm laughing. This is like the most conceited thing ever. This is what everyone should do though. Like imagine like being able to look back and this is wow. Let me see if anybody's even watching this. Honestly, it doesn't even matter because I'm enjoying it.
But yes, you could figure it. Well, yeah, it does, because stuff is on YouTube now from actual astrologers breaking it down and everything like that. So anyways, it says Mercury stations retrograde. Prepare for delays and disarray. Well, yeah, it does, because stuff is on YouTube now from actual astrologers breaking it down and everything like that. So anyways, it says Mercury stations retrograde. Prepare for delays and disarray.
Okay.
Check. Okay. The messenger has canceled its regular programming. Great. And guess what sign the Mercury station? Guess what sign Mercury is in?
What?
Capricorn. And guess who has a Capricorn Mercury?
Me.
This girl. Me. And guess who also was born on a Mercury retrograde? Me. So I was born with Mercury retrograde in effing Capricorn. And no wonder it's been hitting me. Because also before Mercury actually stations retrograde, you have a pre-shadow period, which I think is like a week or 2 weeks beforehand. So that's going to be like pretty much around the themes based off of, so you're going to be experiencing like a preview per se of like what you're going to be experiencing during Mercury retrograde, which no, I do not want to be experiencing this in Mercury retrograde. Okay. Today I felt like, okay, it's my breaking point. Today I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't keep doing this. So I'm like thinking, well, first off, I'm happy because I woke up early, which I'm kind of messing up that time because I'm supposed to be waking up. I woke up at 5, which is early as I've woken up all month. And I woke up and then I like complained to my boy. I didn't really complain to him. I was just like, he just looked at me and we didn't even have to say anything because he knew. And then I started telling him about Mercury retrograde and he started side-eyeing me. Oh my gosh. Yeah. And so how silly. That does sound really crazy. I am taking accountability here, okay? I'm not saying, oh, it's Mercury retrograde. Yeah, like it's my effing fault too. I mean, it's my fault mainly for not planning my life out, not waking up in enough time and not managing my time well, as in like giving me ample enough time to get everything done. And then, oh my effing gosh. Okay, I'm gonna rant a little bit more and then I'm gonna move on because I really am like the purpose for me waking up, me staying up, you know, at least when is to be productive. Which I did wake up and immediately go clean the kitchen because I left the kitchen in a tornado last night. And I fell asleep. I meant to clean it before I fell asleep, but obviously.
Oh, 11/11. Make a wish. Okay, that was a long time. I almost forgot you guys are here. Okay.
Yeah. So I was productive at least.
I surely said you guys when there's literally no one else watching this YouTube. I feel like this is gold. You know what? I'm not gonna rant about. Okay.
But anyways, so yeah, I kind of faked. I had to replay the scenario. So when you guys saw me, that wasn't me just waking up. I had already been up for like an hour or so. Anyways.
Yeah, we didn't guess by your terrible acting in the beginning.
Yeah, so also, you know what I'm starting to realize, which I'm like, duh, why is this just hitting me? I've been realizing, thinking like, why am I so tired when it like gets around like 5 o'clock or 4 o'clock or 5 really? Why? I'm like, my body is like, okay, night night. Like when it gets to 5, 6, it's preparing to go to sleep. And I've been so mad because it's like I can't be as productive as I want to be when it gets to like, I feel like I have like morning mouth, which I do, sorry. Yeah, I'm like, I cannot be productive past like once it gets later into the day, like in the middle of the day. And it's like way harder for me to stay up. And oh my gosh, don't even get to like 8, 9. I'm like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, and now it's just recently hit me. I'm like, oh, it's because the time freaking changed and everybody's body clock is all out of whack. And so we think by 5, 6 o'clock, once it gets dark, it's like nighttime. And so, yeah, of course, I really shouldn't be trying to be productive after that. I should be just allowing my body to rest, eat dinner, rest, and then go to sleep around 10 o'clock or whatever. 10:30 would be ideal. And I don't remember the last time I went to sleep that early, to be honest. Not anytime this month. I haven't so far, but I will.
Will you?
So yeah.
Okay, I've been really talking a lot here. Well, it's okay. I'm listening for documentation purposes. Hold on. I have to stop sharing this because I think I'm gonna be ranting a little bit more.
So now more than effing ever, I should be. So yeah, now more than effing ever, I should be.
This is the behind the scenes of trying to find a good angle.
Don't look at my dusty fan. I know you guys didn't even notice it until I said something.
Nope. Now we can see it, and now that's all we're looking at.
I just realized I told my boyfriend now we need to dust that fan. But yeah, now more than effing ever, I should be waking up like 5, 6 a.m. Really, ideally 5. That's what time I think I need to get everything done early enough. So by the time it gets to like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock even, I'm settling down. I'm going to my yoga classes, and then, or doing whatever my me time involves, and then, or cleaning my house or doing.
This is very also moon in the 10th house, because the 10th house is you literally putting your emotions out on display. Imagine the moon in the 10th house. The moon represents your feelings, your emotions. And this is me expressing myself, expressing my feelings, expressing myself literally in public. Well, I guess you can say, I don't know, because did I post this? Did I end up posting it? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't know. But you get the concept.
Doing chores around the house, like, and then I can go to sleep. I can eat, dinner at a reasonable time and be chilling and, getting ready for bed by like 8, 9. Okay, maybe not that early, but you know what I mean? Eating dinner at 8, because that's always my goal. And then it hasn't really been playing out like that recently, this month at least. So I just need to get my life, okay? The first step is admitting. The first step is admitting. The second step is figuring out a plan to course correct. And the third step is to put it into action, baby.
Wait.
So, yeah.
Why is this not showing that I'm on live anymore? Well, hold on, God. Hold on. Why is it not showing I'm on live? Hold on. That I'm on live anymore. Oh, okay. I am on live. Okay. It's just not like doing the bubble. Hold on. Okay. I'm on live.
I think I'm gonna do another video. So this is the day 1 of Mercury retrograde, and it's very on brand. So I'm gonna have to listen to my Mercury retrograde, but I'm gonna do a whole extra video. I really want to start doing more astrology videos of me just like talking about, like, it doesn't have to be like super fancy, it could just be like this, and I'm just like talking about the astrology and how it's affecting me. And
that is a Sagittarius and new moon. Wait, sorry. That is a new moon in Sagittarius insight. I'm gonna write that down, because that's something that I've been wanting to do more of, even till today, that I actually got better at doing, but I feel like I'm too fancy with it. Like I was talking to this girl that's a part of that that was in the Healthy Girl Healing Meetup. And I was saying, like, one of my things that I learned about Sagittarius is like Sagittarius likes to learn through exploring, and then come back and teach it to people. And I feel like I've been like I've been very like trying to be that teacher role, or trying to have this role like I know like exactly what I'm talking about, and I'm like this perfect teacher, when really that part of me I want to release, because I want to just be able to casually come on camera, whether I'm prepared or not, and like if I'm not, like I don't need it to be professional or make it seem like I'm just like this perfect person who knows everything. So it's like kind of tapping into the opposite energy, which is like Gemini. And you learn through your social interactions. You learn through like people and conversating with everyone, and just kind of like talking, just socializing. Like it's very casual. And but then you learn a lot through those casual conversations. So that's what I kind of want to embody right now, or do more of. That's one of the things you could say that I decided to release, is like this like expectation that I need to show up as this like perfect teacher, or this person who knows everything, or like that kind of, I guess, the teacher role, and more of like, hey, I'm just like everyone else, like I'm experiencing astrology like I don't know, more community, rather than me just on this journey of higher learning kind of thing. Getting back to the community, if that makes sense.
And the more raw.
Yeah.
videos of me just talking can be like posted fully on my Patreon and stuff. So like I have a lot of the diaries. This is like my diary sessions. So to show how astrology is playing out in real life. And then I have to do my fancy vlog videos on my actual channel. All right, so I woke up, I'm up, I'm being positive. It's okay, It's okay that I spent all of yesterday. Okay, I'm not gonna talk sorry guys. I did, initially, I would have wanted to like not give up because that's not an option. That's definitely not an option. Like, what the freak? That's not even what I think, but it's also like just frustration and like feeling bad about myself and feeling down and feeling like a failure and all these things like that. Like, that's not true. I'm not even letting my mind think about that. And another thing is, lastly, I'm gonna need to figure out a new plan as far as like these videos. Because I've been posting like long videos and that ain't gonna work no more. I remember I literally watched like Casey Neistat's new, he had a episode come out, like an interview with one of my favorite interview people, channels. And he talked about how I think he said he posted every day for 300 days straight or something like that. And I'm just like, how, Sway? I'm struggling and I'm only on the effing 13th day. And I've only posted 10 videos out of these 13 days so far now. Or no, is it 11? Yeah, 11 videos. Hold on, I need to sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so yeah.
Oh, it was so congested. And, that was so not cute. But hey, that's reality. We've all been congested like that. So whatever.
I think it's because he posted short videos. So now I'm about to go back. I'm about to go to Casey Neistat because I remember him saying like he doesn't really post long videos. Yeah, if you look at all his videos, they're pretty short. Oh shoot, they are super short. Let me go back to his oldest videos. 5 minutes, 3 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Wow, he has a 55-second video. Yeah, so they're all under 10 effing minutes. And for those who actually like my videos, for the people who actually watch my videos from like start to finish, oh my gosh, first of all, who are you? And like, thank you. That's kind of a weird concept because I always, I try not to put into my mind like the thought of like somebody like, I don't know, sometimes you can have all these doubts and imposter syndrome around the line, like around like, are people even watching till the end? Like,
I have this currently. Like, all right, is anyone even watching? I have to not feel some kind of way that nobody could be watching these lives. But the thing is, you got to keep pushing because I think, thinking of like this whole impatience and like wanting to speed up the journey. I have an Aries Moon, so I know all about starting fast and also finishing fast because then I don't get the results quick enough. But like, what the F? If it was that easy for people to just turn on the camera for a month or 2 months or 3 months or whatever, and then get instant results. I mean, you can go viral, but that's a whole nother topic. I'm not trying to go viral. I've done that before. Like, I've been there. And let me tell you, going viral is not all peaches and cream because like, I mean, if you go viral for what you actually love, but a lot of people go viral for like just because it's entertaining or just because of looks, and that just doesn't sustain. Like, you don't get a true audience who actually keeps coming back. It's a whole cycle. But anyways, what was I saying? But yeah, that's how I feel. I feel imposter syndrome right now. I actually got, funny enough, we're talking about imposter syndrome. I pulled some cards before I started, and I got the 7 of Swords in reverse, which is all about that imposter syndrome. So, that's interesting. All right.
am I doing this for a reason? You know, like, is this all for nothing? But I can't think like that. I'm not thinking like that because it is for a reason. It's for my audience. It's gonna be for all the girls like me or similar to me who's on a similar journey and all the things like that, okay?
Girl, you need to blow your nose. Because I'm like congestion.
Because it's gonna reach this channel, my videos are it's gonna reach everyone. All the girlies out there that need these videos. Or that resonates. But that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, I've been ranting for a long time. It's okay. I've been gaining some insights, okay? I've been gaining some insights, but like, girl.
But that's gonna be what I do, actually. That's gonna be my revision that I'm gonna take with me for the rest of this month. From now on, unless it's a podcast episode, all my videos are gonna be less than 10 minutes long. Except as far as my daily posts. They're gonna be less than 10 minutes long. And yeah, I need to keep it short. I can't try to do full long daily videos. I need to like pick up little pieces. So that's what I'm gonna start doing. At least for these daily posts. So yeah.
This is kind of like, once again, this is I'm showing me during the new moon in Sagittarius, which was in December of last year. So this is the moon is in my currently as I'm speaking, the moon is in my 10th house. I'm talking about my career, like this whole thing as far as me posting. At this point in my life, I was a full-time content creator. But I was doing I was trying to change my channel and commit to doing more spiritual and astrology videos after like being known as the hair girl or the creative, that kind of thing, beauty related. So this is me like trying to strategize and I decided every day in December I was gonna post once a day, and it was gonna be post about spirituality and astrology. And I was gonna see how that goes, and if it didn't, end up getting the results that I wanted, then I don't know. By this time, did I already have in my head that I was gonna leave this channel behind, or I don't remember when I came up with that idea. But I know like I really wanted to commit, but I was posting a lot of long videos and it just wasn't working because like I would literally, I guess because I didn't plan everything out, I would literally film that day, then edit, and it would take me all day. I was working all day and I was like barely taking care of myself. I was trying to, because I also ended up going through some health situation because I have been not active enough and I have been just editing. Like I've been a workaholic a lot of my life. Okay. So this is just kind of like I was going through a lot of that imbalance and trying to do a lot. And also it was happening right when Mercury was entering retrograde, which was in my sign, which was in it was in Capricorn, which I have a Capricorn Mercury, and I was born on a literally Capricorn Mercury retrograde, which is so effing wild. Capricorn also rules my 11th house of community. So like the fact that I ended up like revising like my community or ended up leaving at come the end of December, as I'm like also trying to think about like how I want to start this whole new spirituality and astrology content. It's just very like astrology pings all over the place. Okay, all the connections.
All right, that's my day 1 of Mercury retrograde reflection. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's hope everything goes better. Oh my gosh. I know daily Mercury retrograde is for revisions, but like, bro, I don't want to. I've been revising. I don't want to. I've been Mercury. I don't want to have to keep revising throughout this whole month. I mean, as long as I'm making progress, I don't mind revising. Matter of fact, as long as I'm not going to sleep super late and waking up like doing what I've been doing, then it's fine. I'll revise. Anyways, all right. Thanks for listening. Help out. I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna drink some water. I'm gonna focus on myself a little bit, and then I'm gonna get into work.
Okay.
And work on getting this video up, this podcast video posted, because I have another day to. I got a whole month of posts ahead of me, and I haven't even decorated for Christmas yet. And it's December 13th. Oh, the holidays and Mercury retrograde. We love it.
We do, girl.
We love it over here.
Yeah, we do.
We love lessons in life.
Yes, we do.
We love learning. I'm just kidding. We don't love. What? No, I'm not attracting all that. We are positive girlies around here, okay? We think positive, we speak positive, and we are positive.
Clever.
Or at least we're trying. We're faking it until we make it, right?
That's for sure.
No, I'm positive, but I do have my mind.
Yeah, you get off the screen now. You said you're about to
check
go.
my thoughts quite often. It's a process. Okay.
Goodness, I've been watching
That's
this.
gonna be what I do.
Okay, so anyways, so the next day I'm filming. Oh, my screen is so dirty. Okay, so I'm editing, finishing that. Oh, I'm rolling out my body too, because let me tell you, I was not taking care of my health. Okay, so also when the moon is opposite your, what do you call it? Your fourth house, because the moon is in my 10th house. That also can mean that you're paying a lot more attention to your like public life, that you're neglecting also like your personal needs too, because it's opposite from that fourth house, which is your internal feelings, your home, that kind of thing. So, but anyways, I was going through some health issues like here, so I had to like roll my body because I wasn't like being active enough, and that's a whole nother thing. Oh, okay. I made it. All right. Wait, what did I do here?
I'm getting ready to go to my yoga class, and it's not necessarily a yoga class. It's a kind of a dance class, a stretch and dance. So I am forcing myself to go because I started to like how I always feel. Right when I wake up, I feel inspired to get out and go to the yoga class. But then, depending on how long work takes me, I take longer. So depending on how long work takes me, like to edit videos or to film or whatever, then the later it gets, the more my motivation for going to any class, the lower it starts to become. So
what am I doing? Oh gosh. Okay. No. See, this is live, so I gotta make sure I'm not exposing myself. Okay, so I'm getting ready, as I said. Okay. I made it. And now I made it.
I couldn't show you guys my outfit. I'm just wearing something. I feel good that now that I'm here. This person literally was just looking at me. Why the heck was this? Okay, I just made eye contact with the lady. Did she hear me talking to myself? Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm here and I am happy I'm here, and I am about to go into the class and get my Zans on. I swear, the getting out, what is it? The getting out the house version of me versus the already out the house version of me are two different people. Two different people. But I'm turned up. Because of the I'm okay, I need to stop. But the Nicki album was helping me out, okay? It was helping a girl out.
Okay, first of all, this is before Nicki was playing the bully now with Megan Thee Stallion, okay? Which now I didn't like that. You know, I don't like that bully stuff. I'm a women supporting women kind of gal. So I was listening to her album a lot, and then that beef happened, and she took it too far, in my opinion, coming from her like deceased family member. And just, yeah, I don't, so I stopped listening to her album after that. But, you know, I
out. I'm 5 minutes early. I'm about to go in and I'll see you when I finish.
Good job, girl. Good job. Okay, and then finally, we're almost finished here. Oh gosh, I have more talking to do.
Oh my freaking gosh. That class, oh my gosh. That class was amazing. Talk about not wanting to do something and then doing it and literally instantly being glad that you did it. The instructor, so it was like,
oh. Okay, hold on. Dang, I'm gonna have to download this video because it's sideways. Oh, this has been a very long, this is gonna be so long. And I still haven't talked about Jupiter. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's all good. Okay, I'm about to go and hold on. Okay. This is really cool. I highly recommend people to vlog and document their lives because this is just making me learn so much and have an appreciation for just like how far I've come and my progress. Like, I can be hard on myself as I'm sure a lot of us are. And it feels like sometimes we're not making progress or fast enough until you actually reflect back on your life and realize like, dude, last year I was in a whole different place. Like I've grown so much. It just makes me kind of emotional. Wow, this is so crazy. Also, want to know something funny? As we're talking about all this Capricorn energy, guess where the moon is in today? You guessed it, Capricorn. And it's in my 11th house. So me even talking on like right now, me sharing my feelings and kind of like you guys seeing my feelings, it's more public right now. It's like me kind of talking to friends, even though there are no friends here with me. Let's see if anyone's watching this. And I'm gonna have to freaking go pee again. But it's okay, it's my future friends. There are friends here. I'm gonna manifest. I'm really trying my best to manifest stuff. Really? Actually, I don't even know. No, there are no friends here with me. Let's see if anyone's watching this. And I'm gonna have to freaking go pee again. Okay, my future friends. My future friends. There are friends here. I'm gonna manifest. I'm really trying my best to manifest stuff. Really? Actually, I don't even know. Okay. No, my future community or my community that is already here. This is me trying to like speak stuff into existence. But okay, anyways, let me go back to that class. Oh my gosh. That class was amazing. Talk about not wanting to do something and then doing it and literally instantly being glad that you did it. The instructor, so it was like more of a dance class. We did a bunch of different dances. We did African dance, we did salsa, we did bachata, we did a bunch of like so much stuff. And I was like so happy. And the lady there, she was so amazing, great energy. Just like I felt, I just felt that was so good. So yeah, oh my gosh, this was great. And it's funny because I have to show you guys what popped up, but I got a notification from Channy from the Channy app that said something around the I have to look at her. So I'll put a screenshot right here. But it pretty much said like party time, like, and it was like just right on point because I had saw it like right when the class finished and I like picked up my phone and I was like, man, I love this astrology app. So sometimes it just be a right, like so scarily on point. I'm just like, wow. And that was just the perfect time. It was like moon conjunct Jupiter or something. And it's like feelings, I'm assuming like big emotions, like big good emotions. And I felt so good. This is what I'm talking about. Like, I don't know, like you know, I really feel like I need to dance more. I love dancing and I always have a great time when I go to my dance classes. I always have like, I feel like something like is taking over me when I'm dancing. And I just feel like right at home. So I need to start dancing more. This is a feeling,
this is you listening to your body. My body was very happy, and I had so much fun, and I was smiling the whole time I was there and laughing, and it was just so it was so good. It was so good. So thank you. This is great. This is amazing. Okay, I should probably go because there's probably people looking at me like, what is this girl doing? Now I'm about to jam to yeah, sometimes, lesson of the day is get out the house, okay? If you feel like you've been meaning to go to a class or do something that you haven't done that you would like, but you doubt it because you're just so comfortable at being home, just get out of that comfort and just go. Get out of it and go get dressed, eat you something, a treat or something, and get out there and go to that class, girlfriend, okay?
Not an introvert telling other people just after their one time getting out, and now I'm the extrovert spokesperson after one time of me getting out. But no, this resonates for me too because, like, well, funds have been a little tight. I've been on budgeting, so I've been not wanting to like just freely just I mean, I'm once again, I'm unemployed right now, and I've been dedicating my life to building this healthy girl healing. And this is my last week of doing that, and oh my gosh, I already have so many feelings, but everything's gonna go back amazing. Everything's gonna work out amazing, better than I expected. I'm so excited. But yeah, I got this card since we're here. I could document this, on May 25th, 11:42. Yes, last night I pulled this card. Expect the best. So I'm just gonna put this here so we can reflect back when I have accomplished my goals and sold out of my Health Girl Healing meetup, and I have started to get clients for my intuitive astrology readings, paid clients, because I've been giving a lot of all my readings have been free. Except, yeah, literally I've given like I don't even know how many readings, over 20 readings, if not more, it seems, and all of them have been free. So I have yet to get paid by there was this one, I have yet to get paid. So once again, money is not, I can give a flying effing butt about money, but I need money to have the freedom, to be able to pay, bills and just have the freedom to continue doing like the Healthy Girl Healing. There's so much, so anyways, ranting. Right now and go. I'm just kidding. No, but yeah, go for it. Because I really did not want to go. I really did not want to go. Like, I was making excuses in my head. I was like, having anxious thoughts in my mind, which I was trying to block out, and I kept like not like stopping them. And then, yeah, so this is so great. And the instructor was amazing. She was just great. She was, wow, great energy. Everything I look for in an instructor. So anyways, all right. Successful day. And I finally posted my podcast that I've been working on. So, yay. And I posted on Facebook today for the first time, which was kind of a random thing, but I felt inclined to post on Facebook. And so, yeah, I don't know. Great day. Great day. Great day. What happens when you wake up and say you're going to have a good day? Because that's what I told myself this morning. I told myself I was going to have a good day this morning. And guess freaking what? You had a good day. Let's go. Speaking it to existence. Thank you, Lord. Was I just not saying that? So, okay, does that mean that I'm going to have all my sold out? Everything's going to be sold out? Because I'm speaking this into existence, because I'm expecting the best outcome, the very best outcome. The very best outcome is to be able to afford to continue doing this, which is being my own boss, so I can literally create a change in this world to connect all the spiritual astrology girlies together. So no one can feel alone, and we can all learn from each other and learn in the best way, not just learn from reading and stuff, actually applying it, you know, actually learning from it, growing from it, and using it to achieve our goals, to accomplish our goals, having connections with people who can help you in different areas, like having, collaborating with people who can help you in areas that you are not the best at. And like, I'm just, talking about healthy girl healing. I just kind of have this whole like, how, like, do I just don't understand? Like, I feel like this is like, I don't like to say life changing because that seems so cliche, but like, this is the answer to this is so huge what I want to do. And it's so like, I don't know if I'm not screaming it enough to everyone for everyone to realize, or like, I know I'm not the only one that would like benefit from having other people that I could talk, like we could talk to and help each other. I know I'm not the only one. So it's like, maybe I'm not putting myself out there enough, because this is like, I feel like would change so much, so many, make such a big impact. And I'm like, why isn't it already like in a, like, why aren't people are not even like trying to, I don't know. It's just, anyways, maybe it's, I'm not putting myself out there enough. So that's why I'm gonna focus on doing that this coming week. Thank you. I'm so grateful for this life. And wow. Yeah. Oh, that was a cute ending. Oh my gosh, that's how I will be come June 2nd or June 1st. June 1st, June 2nd. Okay, that's so funny. All right, so that was nice to see that despite the other video of me waking up late, I mean just all that, and then I ended up having, see, that's life, man. Life is full of ups and downs, isn't it? Isn't it? Okay, so I think I have a few more things to look at through that day, but I don't think they're like long videos. Let me see. Okay, so then lastly, I ended up watching Kiki Palmer put out a podcast where she was interviewing with an astrologer. Oh, this is the podcast. I will highly recommend it. It's on Wondery YouTube channel. It's Astrology 101. Is astrology real? How does it work? This guy right here, I forgot his name, but like, this also was a thing that confirmed to me that astrology, what I've been thinking about astrology at that point of it being like real. And actually, because my main thing was like, I was tired of seeing people like just talk about astrology and not enough people was sharing their experiences, which is making me think about this now. Like, I need to start turning on the camera more and just sharing. A lot of the times I don't, because I'm like, like, I don't know. It's just, there's some hesitancy thinking like, is this gonna reach a big audience? Like, I feel like people, there's like a specific kind of person who is like that into astrology to really, like, I don't know, but maybe, I don't know. See, this is making me think like I really do need to do it before, because I know this is gonna be a thing more in the future, in the near future. More people are going to really start applying, more astrologers and everybody's going to start applying astrology to real life scenarios and start sharing more of their experiences, personal experiences. And that's going to be a thing. Okay, I'm telling you that as now, as an Aquarius who can predict the future, who's usually on top of trends or things before other people are. And then yeah, so, and that's been a theme of my life. So it's like, I know that, instead of this astrology being like a teachy thing, like, it's okay to know, but I feel like at this point, a lot of people are informed about astrology. So now it's like, how can you actually apply it to real life scenarios? Also, that means understanding the transits, understanding how the changes in the planets affect us and how we can use that to our advantage as a tool to understand more of what we're going through and all that stuff, and know that like life is not happening at us, it's not like punishing us, it's just like the lessons that we need to learn at this moment, and just understanding why we go through things. So this is kind of like I want to share my journey to help other people, but I also offer services on how to do this because I've been doing it for myself. And so yeah, that's why I do these intuitive astrology readings. And that's also why I do the Healthy Girl Healing meetups, because it's like if you want to learn astrology in a group setting with other people and you can learn from their experiences, great, then that's a great thing. And then you also want to be able to maybe like connect to your freaking soulmate, your friend mate, you know, which is highly likely in a group that is dedicated for people who share the same values, or girls. Or do you want a one-to-one session with me, so we can really go into deep dive on your chart and real and think, and you can like let me know like what it, or you probably don't even have to let me know, I can just know by just looking at your chart, but we just have a conversation and you kind of share like the things that you're going through and what you want to improve on and where your struggles, and I can help offer guidance through astrology. But I also like, I've built my intuitive muscle. And speaking of intuition, like it's crazy. We just watched this video of me like not knowing anything about intuition. And now I literally have these abilities where I've given so many tarot readings and oracle readings to people, and it's been on point every time, no miss. So I know I am now a vessel, and I'm spiritually connected to be like a light worker out over here, you know, like this is my purpose. Like I have these gifts that I need to use to help other people. So it's just so crazy. Like this whole thing is just like, and then me watching this video was like, it just confirmed it for me as far as everything that I've known or learned. And back then, even though it was in December, I don't know, at least on my channel, like people was acting like I was like they didn't understand, or that I was like a freak. And I felt so alone, you know, and that's why I really wanted to start this channel, because, or like just start Healthy Girl Healing, because it was like I didn't, just feeling alone. I just felt, I mean, I had my spiritual teacher, which I always talk about, and thank goodness I had her, because I really don't know if I would have continued. But yeah, so anyways. So yeah, this is just the whole journey of I'm at this point, I'm pretty, now you guys can see like these are my full moon reflections. My new moon this is the lessons from the new moon to the full moon, and me now, like I said, now that I've spent, since the new moon, there was a change that happened where I was like, okay, now I want to focusing on like putting out these videos and just showing up and talking about astrology more. And learning also, you know. And now I'm like, okay, I've learned. Like I know, not to say I'm perfect in astrology, but I know pretty much everything that you need to know to be able to teach it. I mean, not teach it, but to give readings. So I've like learned, I've can built my intuitive muscle enough to be able to now like again provide services to people and actually help people. So now it's like, now I need to focus on like community, like and communicating more. You know, this is this Gemini, like being more social and bringing this like serious thing at the time and making it more of a like a social thing where you connect to communities and you just share and you talk and all that. So yeah, that's my full moon reflections. And then yeah, speaking of the full moon went amazing for me. I had my Healthy Girl Healing meetup, my third one. And there's been one amazing girl, shout out to you if you ever watch this video, which is super long, I would be surprised. Anyways, but yeah, she's been like my ride or die when it comes to like showing up. She's been the only one that showed up to all of the meetups. And it was just me and her the last time, and we ended up like connecting so well. and we have similar placements, which is not surprising to me because synchronicities happen like that. And I really feel like I feel like I manifested her, you know, in a way. And I think it was vice versa for her too. We both have been asking for like a friend and somebody that we can like just that gets us, you know, get that kind of thing. And to the point where like we are going to be working together, you know, she's going to be helping me on this like healthy girl healing journey, and I'm going to be helping her on her YouTube journey. And like this is exactly what I'm talking about. Like this example of like finding your friend, finding someone that you're compatible with and you can like be yourself around and talk about like your actual interest and who you are, and they get it. Then you end up collaborating with them. Like she's good in areas that I'm not, I'm good in areas that she's, and now we can help each other. And like this is the whole point of healthy girl healing. That's why it kind of like part of me, I don't want to say is frustrated, but I'm just kind of like, how don't people realize like the beauty and the magic of like this? Like imagine if everybody just joined this. Like how many connections, like long-term connections you could make, how much you could learn from. And we meet each other like multiple times a month, so it's like you're just continually learning and learning and growing and expanding and connecting and collaborating. Like you had, there is no other way than up from healthy girl healing, you know. So it's like, and you don't have to do it alone, you know. And that's so crazy. I mean, there are parts you still have to work on yourself. It's not having to, the point is not to depend or have a dependency on everybody else. It's just to be able to like connect and grow with everyone and learn. So yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. And she's actually going to be, we're going to be doing the spiritual convos where I interview her and we go into more detail about like the last healthy girl healing meetup, which is going to be on June 2nd. Okay, that's not the last official one, but that's the last one that is going to be like in this, like, because I usually do batches of 4 meetups for every month. Which once again, I'll go more into topic, I mean, conversation about it. But on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to be on live here like now. And we're just going to be talking about, like I said, I'm going to interview her. She's a Pisces Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Aries Rising. And I'm going to be kind of interviewing her about her spiritual journey, blah, blah, what I usually do on my spiritual convos. And then after, we'll go deep dive into like how everything, just ask more questions so people can understand healthy girl healing better. And know what they're going to be paying for. That's the thing, you know, and why I decided to charge it instead of like making it free. And there's just so much thought that came behind this. So yeah, this has been a lot of talking. I'm gonna have to pee again, and then I need to come back, and I'm gonna just breeze through this Taurus and Jupiter and Taurus really fast because I don't have time to like. I don't have time. I've been on here for so long. Actually, let's see if anybody's on here. It's already 12 o'clock. That's so wild. Okay, no, there's no one in here. Okay, I'm gonna go pee real quick. Okay. All right. So, oh my gosh, how am I gonna do this now? So I believe Jupiter went into Taurus in May 16th. So let's see. I wasn't gonna do this, but let me just see what I was doing. Let's see if I have anything for May 16th. And I hope it's not gonna be super long videos either. I'm not gonna play anything that's super long because I don't have time for that right now. Oh, May 16th. Hold on, I'm checking. Let me see. Hold on. Let me share my screen. So on May 16th, I was the start of Jupiter. I was actually learning about Jupiter. I'm pretty sure this is a video from the astrology podcast. And oh yeah, I'm watching a video literally about Jupiter. Yep. Oh, and then I screenshot. This is one of the astrologers that I like really liked. And her name is Marin Altman or something like that. And yeah, I kind of just screenshot it of something that she wrote. Okay, or she did. So that's interesting. Let me see. Let me stop sharing. Let me see if there's anything that happened. I just need to not share everything because this is in my photos, so I don't know what's gonna come up yet. Uh, I need to approve of it first before I can share it. May 17th. Let's see if there's anything. I realized I could also check my journals too, but that would just be so much extra stuff. Oh gosh. Okay. Okay, there's something. There's something. We have something. So this is Jupiter entering into my third house of communication, of daily life, of siblings, of relatives, all of that, day-to-day life and communication. So I watch a video. Okay, I screenshotted this from one of my favorite entrepreneurs because I needed this what do you call it? I needed this encouragement. Thank you, Gary V, for coming through. Okay, what am I saying here? I'm currently on my way to work, which I really want to get another job. But I was just thinking that I really want to try my best to be intentional about using the energies of the planets placements in my life. And currently we are in Jupiter and Taurus. So I really want to try to be conscious about using and applying the energies of Jupiter and Taurus into my life. So I can see if what happens. Let me just tell you right here off the map. Anybody is into astrology, can you point out the key points of how this is very on brand for Jupiter moving through my third house? The main obvious thing is I'm in a car driving to work, short distance travel. And also on top of that, I'm communicating. I turn on the camera, I'm communicating what I'm interested in as I'm driving. Like communication, putting my voice out there. Also saying that I want to start working or using astrology or working with astrology in my day-to-day life. I mean, if that is not the connection. So we'll see. I'll take you along the journey. However, I decide to do that. First, I have to learn more about Jupiter and Taurus. This is so funny too because I didn't know nearly as much as I know now. Like me getting on camera right now and talking felt so weird and like so like I just felt so weird and so like I don't know what I'm doing. And it's just crazy because now I can literally just get on the camera and start talking, but I don't even do that often because I often overthink everything that I'm saying. And the thought of me just turning on the camera randomly and start talking rather than having something set up and having like I just be overthinking stuff and I don't need to do that. So like I said, this week I'm gonna do more of just kind of like randomly turning on the camera. If I have a thought, I'm gonna share it. That's it. Point blank, period. So Jupiter, the planet Jupiter is all about the planet Jupiter is all about growth, abundance, expansion. It's about growing things. So accelerating things, but sometimes it can be mainly like how to grow, just causing something to grow. So with that, I feel like it's up to me. And so, and then Taurus is all about stability, finances, security. It also rules Venus. Venus rules Taurus, right? Yeah. So it's about like beauty, comfort. So I using those two, Jupiter and Aries, Jupiter and Taurus for me means to grow your abundance. To learn how we can find stability in what area in life do we need to grow. Financially, money, finance. So where are you lacking in abundance or whatever, how you can grow, what you can grow within that house, within your home, within yourself. Interesting. Really try to be intentional about using the energies of the like major. Okay, so anyways, as you guys can see, the point of this, and this also, this is back when I used to film or be a social media marketer for the metaphysical store that I've shared before. I was taking pictures of singing bowls, which I didn't think that I would have my own, which is over here. I'm not gonna grab it, but I remember looking at these things and it was like they're so expensive. But yeah, I would like take these pictures and like post them on the site and or like post them on social media and all that. Wow. Crazy. What did I have here? What did I say here? Find the light in everything. Okay. So a lot happened between then and May. A lot happened. May, June, July. So May, I ended up having to go to California. I traveled a lot. I travel like, okay, let me just say, I travel like twice in 1 year to California, which let me tell you, as a person who is scared of flying and flights, that's not normal for me. I had to do that because my grandma was sick. She had leukemia and she ended up passing in the end of June. And you know, I had to be, I was with her and I wanted to be with her. Obviously, it's not a had to. And I, you know, long story short, without going into detail, I was doing a lot of traveling. I was doing a lot of back and forth. Even when I was like with her, I was driving her around. I was out. Like imagine, like literally, it was just crazy. It was like a 360, like I don't know how to describe it, but it was like it went from me like being an introvert, being home all the time, working from home all the time. Look at me with holes in my I just love this cover so much. But yeah, imagine being a full-time introvert, working from home, and then all of a sudden your life, your daily life is chaotic. A lot going on, so much happening. Like Jupiter expanded my whole daily life. Like I had to do a lot, expand myself in different ways, and like my communicating with people, like, and then like even on top of like, even when I went to California, I was around other family members. I was talking a lot. We were, when my grandma passed, we had to like it was my first time really like having to deal with like not deal with, but like having to I never had a close person pass, so I didn't know what that entails, like planning for the funeral. I had, chose to do the obituary, and I was in community. It was just like it just Jupiter up my communication, up my like I was moving a lot. My whole freaking daily life was just all out of it was a lot of activity. Let's just say that. A lot of activity in my day-to-day life. And it was like night and day. And then like I said, I was like being on camera more and like sharing, like doing this whole like astrology, like trying my best to, even though it was weird and I didn't really know, but I was trying to force myself, which I actually took a pause when my grandma when that was happening, obviously because my mind was not on work anymore. I was, was focused on my grandma, and then even after the fact, having to plan for the funeral, it took a while for me to actually get back on track with that plan. So it was just interesting seeing myself like talk about this and being so inspired and motivated. And then I had to pause it. I think I also during this time, I think I also like started Healthy Girl Healing. I had started it, I had thought of the plan and planned it out, and then I ended up forgetting about it, which is crazy. I forgot about it up until literally like this year during Mercury retrograde this year. Like, isn't that crazy? Like, and then I remember, oh shoot, I had this whole plan planned out. So, anyways, one of the things, like I said, my major things about like my things that happen to me or changes that happen for me and Jupiter and Taurus, which is like my ability to communicate improved a lot. There's just like I got better with it because I did it often. Like I was talking to people a lot in my day-to-day life. I was sharing more, and then kind of thinking back to my old YouTube video. My old YouTube channel consisted of me doing a lot of hair videos and production videos. Everything was about beauty. I would talk sometimes, but not really. Like, one thing I did say that I was frustrated with is like, I want to be known for like what I say and not just for my looks. I want to be that person that people can like sit and turn on the camera and just listen to while they're doing stuff. Like, I do that with people. And to me, that's a huge compliment because people value what you say. I mean, people who sit with have videos playing and listen to you really thinks that it's like they're valuing what you have to say, and that's the hugest compliment, more than like my looks. That's for dang sure. So that's all I wanted. So the fact that I literally like the energy forced that me to like get more comfortable with communicating, and now I'm so much better at it. I'm not perfect. I still overthink myself, but I'm able to do it and like very naturally. And it's like I'm confident in what I'm saying now because I know. So communications, like I said, what else did I say? My daily traveling a lot, going back and forth, driving, flying, all that, short distance travel, a lot of that. Also, third, my relationship with my siblings improved a lot. Like I was making the effort. I think after everything happened, I just really, once I got back home from being in Cali for like a month or so, or 2 months of what it seemed like, I really just wanted to really focus on being in my siblings' life more, which I feel like at the time I wasn't, because I was so focused and wrapped up on my life. And when you experience a passing, you kind of just, your whole outlook on life changes. So I had, yeah, our relationship improved, and third house has to do with siblings. And then what else can I say? Oh, I also really, I perfected my routines, which was fourth house. I really established my spiritual practices and I was consistent with that. Having a routine and being consistent was huge lessons I learned from Taurus. And then lastly, I want to say, and there's probably, I can go on and on, but Taurus really made me value like slowing down and enjoying life, like enjoying my day to day, like finding enjoyment in that and pleasure in my day to day rather than just like how what I was doing before when you guys saw me in the beginning of this video and I was like waking up on the couch and all my life consisted of work, 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 work. There was no room for play or joy or pleasure. And I was just depleting myself. And so now I've found moments and I've forced myself to slow down more, not just, and I've found through those moments of stillness and slowing down, I like gain so much creative downloads and insights. It's like when I gain them the most when I slow down, when I meditate, when I go for a walk, when I'm dancing, when I'm doing these things that provide me pleasure and joy. So yeah, those are my reflections. Man, are we finished? There was also something that happened, there was like a there was like Neptune trined because I think that was a monumental thing too. Yeah, Jupiter sextiles Neptune. So I believe the girl that like I'm like that I told you guys that I'm gonna be like she's gonna be collaborating. We're gonna be collaborating with each other. And how I said I think we manifested each other. I think that is a literal representation of Jupiter sextiles Neptune. Neptune is all about like the planet of spirituality and imagination and all the stuff like that and manifestation and all that. And Jupiter also rules that. And she has a placement in Taurus too. Actually, she has a north node in Taurus, I think. Well, I hope she doesn't mind that I'm telling. Well, nobody knows who it's her. Plus, I think we're gonna be showing her astrology chart anyway, so I hope she's okay. I hope you're okay with me. But yeah, the fact that I ended up meeting someone, connecting with somebody on the last days of Jupiter and Taurus, and it felt like a spiritual or divine, like it was meant to happen. That's very Jupiter sextiles Neptune. And then yeah, Venus entered Gemini. Venus sextiles Neptune, Venus conjoined Jupiter. Just so much love. And I just really do I felt like that day was so magical. Like we were talking for like way over the time that the meetup like was planned and it was amazing. So yeah. So yeah, that's my little update. This has been so long, but I feel really good about sharing this. Like I really want to do this more. And even like I said, if it's just for me, it'll just, I know and hope it's on the internet. So if it's meant for others to see it, they'll find it. And if it's meant for others to watch it, this long video, this like 2 hour video, then it was meant. And then they can get the seeds, because there's some juice in this video if you catch it or if you're just there, like your mind is there and you understand the connection. So all right, it's 12 o'clock now, so I need to take my little butt to sleep. So yeah, this was fun. If you want to catch the spiritual convos with us, watch it on come back here on Monday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And we will be chatting. So yeah, thanks for joining. By the way, if you watched until the end, surprise me by putting commenting a heart. Like if somebody literally watched this till the end, I will give you a free reading myself. I would give you a free reading, and free intuitive astrology reading, because that is crazy. I'm very impressed. So yeah, bye.